What's going on, guys? Angel Talmontes here with Begin Crypto. And if you guys didn't see, I started my TikTok, a TikTok channel, talking about how I'm going to try to take $2,000 and go all the way to $1 million in this bull cycle. And TikTok actually doesn't really like this content as much. That's why I want you guys to come here on YouTube. They also are not keen of it, but they're more keen actually than TikTok. So before I start to go talk about the profits yesterday, I just want to thank you guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and follow to follow me on this whole entire journey. And then if you guys want to find out where I'm doing everything, go ahead and check the description below where you guys can find some of the tools I'm using, which you guys will see today, such as MarketCipher. I'm using TokenMetrics. I'm not going to show that on stream, though. I'm also using crypto.com. That's how I'm doing this challenge, as well as a few other tools that you guys will see. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to show you guys my profits from yesterday. If you guys saw on TikTok, I showed yesterday's profits, and yesterday's profits were, we were at $3,015. Now, mind you that we started with $2,234.70. And we bought ETH at about $11.87. We bought ADA at about 35 cents. And then we bought Egld right around $58. And over the past week, they have grown to that $3,015 that you're seeing. And I wanted to keep those three coins going because they are pumping. I'm going to show you guys the charts right after I show you guys the profits from yesterday. But I decided I saw something bullish in the charts yesterday. And after hearing some news and seeing some things, I made an adjustment. I'm going to show you that adjustment in a second. So here is the profits I woke up to today. We are now at $3,239. So we made about $200, $215. And that's a solid night from where we started with 2,234. But I'm gonna go ahead quick. Try that. I think my mic was a little bit hot. We'll see if that's a little bit better. But that's where we're at, $3,239. So what I did emergency last night was I saw something bullish in the charts and some announcements as well. So let me get to the charts. We're going to go ahead and move these down really quick. There we go. So as you guys can see, these are the top. Let's go to the top gainers over the past 24 hours. New Cipher, 97%. That is crazy. As you guys can see, Maker, 0x doing a 31%. There's our pick, Cardano, right there at about 21%. Solid Choice, Basic Attention Token, 17. The Graph, Elrond, Avalanche, and Elrond right now here is at 11%, at 86.75. We sold out of Egld, Elrond. We sold that out at about $75. But I mean, it looked like it kept pumping after we got out of it. However, I think the bullishness on ADA, shouldn't be overlooked. But let's go to the charts first here. So let's go to ETH first. ETH started pumping. We're on the 1 hour chart right now. Sorry, I have MarketCipher. You guys can see the indicator on the bottom, as well as up here on the top. I'm going to turn those off so you guys can just see the wicks. There you go. And as you guys can see, at about, when we were waking up this morning, 7 a.m., we were down here in the high sixes, and it pumped all the way up to 767. We are now down here around that 1707 mark. ETH is continuing to pump, and I think it will start trending, and it will continue to trend up here in the future. Let's move over to Egld, and as you guys can see on the bottom, I'm going to take these top ones off for you guys so you can see it. I'm going to go ahead and go down to the, let's do the 5 minute 5-minute chart here. There we go. And as you guys can see down on the bottom here, February 4th, yesterday, we were right over here at that. We did it at about 8:35, and so we were down here at that 75, and we decided to switch over to ADA, and now, I mean, it's pumped all the way up here, and it's continuing to pump, which I actually didn't expect at that time. I saw that red dot, but all of a sudden at 9:45 last night, that green dot down there means that they think it hit another bottom. So it hit its bottom and went started to pump, and then from there it really hasn't dropped down below the line since. So that's continuing to pump. But let's go look at ADA. Let's look at Cardano. And at that same time last night, this is what I saw. And I saw that we hit, we're at the 1 hour chart. Let's do the 15-minute chart. I think that's what I was looking at last night. And last night, right here, right around that 8:30, it was starting to pump here. And I think we got in at 47 or something right around there. I saw a green dot here, which was meaning that it was going to pump, and then I went to the 3-minute chart, which is much faster. And then these big green dots mean that they think it hit its absolute bottom, and it's really going to start rocketing up. And as you guys can see, we hit a double bottom here, and then went all the way up from 50 up to almost 52. And then let's check last night. Sorry, I'm continuing to scroll over. And we're almost there. And right around that 8:30, I saw it dip right here at that 46.9, and I thought that it would be a good chance to catch it right there. As you guys can see, that green dot indicator here, meaning that they think the price is going to go up. Here on MarketCipher, it's a good indicator that it's going to go up, and it certainly did. Pumped up 1.5 cents, and as you guys can see, we wrote it out here, and then this morning at about 7:27, we got the little green dot here on this is the 3-minute chart, but let's go out to somewhere further. This is the 15-minute chart. We got that yesterday at 3:30, which is the reason I put into ADA anyway, and as you can see, it hardly has gone down. Nice little, just a barely little small dip here. Otherwise, it's been taking off, and it still looks like it's continuing to look for its all-time high. So why are we so bullish? The bullish news on ADA, one of the things we're bullish on is Grayscale Investments files for EOS Cardano Chainlink, their trusts, and that's a really big move because if Grayscale Investments is looking to add a trust, I believe, I think I saw on BitBoy's channel that they showed that they filed an LLC under ADA, under Cardano, and that's a huge bullish sign for Cardano. The other thing is there are some rumors that ADA might be added, Cardano might be added added in Coinbase, and Coinbase is probably the biggest popular retail exchange there is, and if they get added, there are going to be a lot more people that buy in, because a lot of this right now is there's some friction because there are new retail investors that are getting into the game, and everybody's trying to find a way to buy. So most people don't want to sign up for a bunch of exchanges. I'm signed up on several exchanges: Binance, Crypto.com, Coinbase, Uniswap. So I've got a lot of accounts, and most people don't want to do that. But if ADA gets added under Coinbase, it will add the ease of buying to Cardano, and people will, it should explode exponentially. And, right now, as it hunts its all-time high, I'm thinking that, it's going to hit at least $1. And I think that's probably the spot that I'm looking to trade out is probably $1, but I can't tell you right now because I can't see the charts. But right now the charts look really, like I said, really bullish. As you guys can see, all of these blue waves down here. If you guys can see that, yep. All of the blue waves down here are they're above the line, and that means everything's positive. So right in that green right here, that green is the money flow, positive money flow buying or negative money flow selling. And then if you can see the yellow, they call that the VWAP, which is kind of the momentum. And the momentum is still really high along with the green and the blue, which is meaning that ADA continues to trend upward. So I'm not going to get rid of that as of yet. Let me go to Twitter really quick. Let me see if I can find it on my computer quick. Here it is. Here is the path to alt season. And a lot of people, let me see if I can make this the perfect height so that you guys can screenshot this if you'd like. But I'm going to go ahead and put it over everything right now. Just probably the best way to do it. Right there. So as you guys can see, here is the chart. And the chart is, let's go to the first phase. The first phase is the flow of money moves into Bitcoin, causing prices to surge. So Bitcoin went from about that 29 to 32 late January, and now has all of a sudden made a surge up to that 37, 38 mark. And then the next phase is Ethereum. Ethereum outperforms Bitcoin. And then we hear talks of the flippening. So, I mean, I don't remember who made this chart. I saw this chart a couple places. I found it in one of my Telegram groups. But so it's outperforming. And right now, Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin. And, there's a lot of bullish news on Ethereum. And then it'll say, there's a phase overlap where it's happening right now, where money starts to trickle to the larger caps, where we see a lot of buy-ups happening, and it's trickling down to these top 50 market caps, these top 50 coins, and then from there we get to large market caps. They're starting to go parabolic, as we can see Cardano, and it looked like yesterday UMA did as well. UMA. I think I saw a few others. Ren went pretty crazy, and as we saw New Cipher on the charts here. If we can go back to the top gainers, yeah. I think let's go to the top losers, because I think that's who dropped. Like UMA yesterday, obviously Dogecoin. Dogecoin is the community's coin, and I love what Dogecoin stands for. However, I would suggest highly not to invest in Dogecoin if you guys are thinking about it. But let's go back to the top gainers, and as you guys can see, a lot of these coins are starting to pump. Let's go to all the assets here. These are the top, these are the top 10. You're starting to see, obviously, Cardano. Chainlink is quietly starting to pump. As everything else was pumping, Chainlink and Litecoin kind of stayed quiet. So I'm looking for Chainlink and Litecoin here in the next couple of weeks to start pumping, especially with Litecoin having the PayPal deal. So as PayPal rolls out what they're doing with crypto in March, I think Litecoin is going to start to skyrocket, as it's going to be one of the 4 coins: Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin on PayPal as of now. So that's the news with that. But let's go back to the cheat sheet. So, and then it starts to get to the large caps, and then 4 is alt season, where the large caps have gone fully vertical, and then we see the blow off tops. That's where we see the 25, 50, 100, 1000x on those small cap coins, and that is kind of how the alt season works. It's going to happen a few times during this bull run, so you guys should be prepared for that. But let me go to my final thoughts, my thoughts for trading in the next 24 hours. And guys, it's not going to be anything too crazy. I'm keeping my eye out right now. However, Let's go down, see what, yeah, Cardano continues to pump. Guys, as you guys could see in my today portfolio here, I have that 1,700 in Ethereum. Ethereum is, looking to keep pumping, and I believe, as a lot of the other crypto YouTubers believe, that it could hit 2,000, 25, 3,000. And I'm going to keep my money in Ethereum until it hits that point, until I see on the charts that it's looking like it's going to come back down and dip a little bit. So as soon as I think that it's starting to hit its peak, I'll pull my Ethereum money out, and then I'm going to look for another coin to attack. I obviously haven't seen which coin that's going to be yet. Like I said, I'm still bullish on Synthetics because I don't think Synthetics has had the proper pump that it's going to have here in the near future. But as you guys can see, I'm going to keep in Ethereum till we see that 2,000, 2,500, or even 3,000 in the next 3-ish weeks or so. So I'm going to try to find the top for Ethereum, and then I'll trade out and try to find that next big gem so that we can accumulate more money and then put it back in Ethereum at the dip so that when it goes parabolic to its next all-time high, we catch that there as well. Because the ultimate goal is to have as much Bitcoin and Ethereum as possible at the end. But we're using these large, medium, and small cap coins to make percentage jumps. So, I mean, if we can catch those 15%, 20%, 100%, 1,000% jumps, as well as still putting some profits back into Ethereum as it continues to climb to its $7,000 to $25,000 predicted high, we're going to continue to, invest our profits a little more safely than dropping $10,000 on some small cap. So, there's a ratio and balance of risk and reward, and those are the things that you guys have to juggle, as you guys can see. But right now, like you guys can see on this chart, it's pumping right now. We're at 55. What is it? 55.2. I don't see this thing stopping till at least $1, because right now it's going to be searching for its all-time high, which it might even hit its all-time high. Let me check the all-time high of Cardano really quick. The all-time high of Cardano is, at least on Coinbase, I'm not able to see it. See it on here. Let me check on my app right here, so I can give you guys the proper information. At least on Coinbase, Cardano's all-time high was $1.33. I can't see it not getting to $1.33, guys. And if you guys are seeing this right now, if we're pumping up 25%, I'm not going to pull this money out of Cardano until I see it hit, $1, because there's a psychological point of $1, and once it starts to get near that 75 cents to $1, I'm going to continue to keep checking the charts, and you guys can come back and check them with me, because I'm going to check these each and every day to see when that big pump may or may not be happening. But I want to catch this and ride this wave to $1. I'd love to double my money from here and turn this 1,600 into 3,200, where I can do a little bit more with it. And as this starts to cool, as the bigger caps start to cool off, then we can take that, a portion of those profits, maybe $500 to $1,000, and find some small caps to plant $500 into, maybe two coins at $500 to see if we can get them to double or 5x or 10x, and then buy the dip of Ethereum and then let that ride up to its next spot. And that's kind of the plan for the next 2-ish weeks. So make sure you guys join me. I'm going to try to do my best to go every single day on YouTube, as well as post something on TikTok. And from there, you guys can see the journey. Sometimes I'll be able to post on YouTube consistently, and other times I'll be posting on TikTok. So make sure you guys are checking YouTube and TikTok. Sometimes if I can only get to TikTok during the day, that might be the best that I can do. But I'm going to try to between YouTube and TikTok, get you guys daily content. So guys, this is Angel Telemontes here with Begin Crypto. Make sure you guys follow us on TikTok, on Begin Crypto, as well as you guys can see over there. Obviously, subscribe to us like this so that more people can see it and more people can join us on the challenge and the journey to this $1 million challenge. And then, as you guys can see, I just started a Facebook page as well for anybody who likes Facebook. I think we have like 150 or 170 followers. likes on Facebook right now, but let's grow this channel. Let's do it together and show your friends this channel. Somebody who's been ambitious about crypto, if they've been looking to get in even with $500 or $1,000, or even just $100, making money in crypto is a reality, and your ability to find those cryptocurrencies that you like, and watching the news and doing those things is a really fun time. But I think ultimately you guys are still super early, and I think I'm super early still as well. And I think over the course of this bull run, there's going to be a lot of money to be made. And I think right now, if you're buying into cryptocurrency and buying into the idea of cryptocurrency, I think you're investing in real estate in 1920 in New York City. And I think there's a lot of room to grow, because with everything that's happened in the United States and in the world so far since this past 2020 March, we can see that everything has really sped up. Restaurants and the way we're doing business, and even the way we're using money. There's not as much cash out there, and we're trying to go a little more digital. Everything has sped up, and I think everything is leading to a couple things: privacy, speed, and digital. And all of those things can happen inside the cryptocurrency space, and I think that's why it's going to be such a valuable game in the future here. So thank you guys so much. Go ahead and, like I said, like and subscribe so you guys can follow, and check us out on TikTok, check us out on YouTube, Facebook as well, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.